Hey YouTube, A.Maze here, back again with another video. Welcome to our channel and thank you for watching. Alright guys, so today what are we talking about? I have 5 universal laws, okay? I'll list them in the description section so you can look at them and they should help you along your journey, okay? Because, you know, when we go through things, when we go through our spiritual awakening, just life in general, well, I guess our spiritual awakening is our life, right? We need tips, we need reminders, the repetition of it all. I got it for you, okay? These universal laws will help you understand yourself and your journey a lot better. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. The first one that I decided to pick out. I only picked out 5, but there are so many of them. Number 38 is the law of self-destruction, which says, total success is self-destruction. Without challenge, you will stagnate. Stagnation will cause destruction. And that is because energy is constantly moving. It never stops. It simply travels from body to body. Okay? So, with that being said, you guys, our emotions, as we know, is energy in motion, okay? So when you're angry, you have energy, passionate energy, going in the direction of something aggressive, okay? Something negative. If you're cheerful, that's energy. That energy is going to a higher state of consciousness. Got it? So anytime your energy stops, you stop, because you are the energy and you express your feelings through your emotions, okay? You feel them severely. It's like they're moving, okay? Without that, there's no growth for you. So if you feel like you're somebody who gets angry too much, or if you think that you stay sad too much, don't beat yourself up. Don't get worried. Don't be alarmed. Simply analyze the feelings and why you believe they are there. That's all you gotta do. You can easily pull yourself out of a low pit of emotion. Okay, you really can. All you have to do is analyze the emotion and dig deep and figure out why you believe they are there. If you already know, great. But once you've figured out why they are there, your next step is to have forward-thinking thoughts so that with time, you will gradually pull yourself away from it. So don't blame yourself or get worried or afraid or scared that you're stuck in an emotion that is unfavorable, because that is part of your expansion, okay? Unfavorable conditions and bad emotions are necessary for your growth. Remember that, okay? You worry about manifesting, just know you can't manifest if you don't know how to build and generate good emotions. You won't know how to generate the good emotions if you don't know what the bad ones feel like. So really feel them, but be forward thought in your thought process, okay? Don't stay in them. Don't find more reasons to be mad. Don't find more reasons to be sad or depressed. Make the conscious effort to find reasons to leave these emotions. Now, you may not know how to get out of it, but that's where the universe comes into play. If you can manifest a car, you can manifest happiness, right? So, take your thoughts somewhere higher. I feel terrible today. I wish I didn't, but you know what? It never lasts. There are seasons to everything, and this will go away. Now, that's something you can reasonably believe, all right? Make statements to yourself that are affirming and positive but believable to you. Okay? Make them believable to you as long as they are upward. And then once you've gotten through that plateau and you've mastered the more powerful thought that you created, then you can take it a step and make that thought more powerful. Get used to that. Make that thought more powerful. Get used to that. Make that thought more powerful. You're raising your vibration. You're changing your overall dominant vibration by simply being forward thinking. Okay? Alright, let's move on. So that was the law of self-destruction. Remember, if you're not going through that, if you're not going through emotions that you don't like, you're not learning. So pat yourself on the back. I'm depressed. I'm happy. At least I'm learning. No, I'm just kidding. No, but really, be happy that you're depressed, because depression is part of expansion. If you don't overcome your depression, you haven't grown. Nobody said you got to know how to get over it. We said put your thought process toward getting over it. It'll happen because the universe will tell you what to do. That's another video. We're going to get into that. As long as your thought process is forward, the universe will render to you more of that. It won't be hard no more to think positive because you made a conscious effort. Here at this channel, we talk about effort. The minute you make the conscious effort towards something you don't normally do, the universe got your back. It's going to send more thoughts similar to it. And then you say, let me catch that thought. Let me catch that thought. Catch them. When the universe sends it to you, catch it. Let's move on to number 39, okay? That's environmental manifestation, okay? The law of environmental manifestation says your surroundings are an extension of your inner thoughts, okay? If you don't like your surroundings, don't worry about it. Leave the past in the past. Don't even worry about how you got to where you are. You were in the right place because you became awakened regardless. I mean, it got you here. That's another thing. Learn how to let go. But without digressing too much, listen. Your surroundings can change as long as you have the upward thinking and open-mindedness to think beyond what you see physically. So don't say, I ain't got no degree, so how in the world am I going to make $3,000 a week? It's not possible. I ain't been to school. I ain't got no experience. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. That's what people refer to as limiting beliefs, or as you commonly hear, 3D beliefs, 3D world beliefs. You can't do this because you black. You can't do this because you old. You a female. You can't do this. You ain't got no money. You can't buy this. Okay, you don't have no money. You are black. You are old. But you can do anything you want because you're an eternal being. But if you keep telling yourself you can't do something, you won't do it. The universe will give you what you ask for. If you say, you know what, I'm 62 years old, but watch me be a millionaire. And if you really know it and believe in yourself, you may not know what to do, but you know that you deserve it and it's for you. You tell the universe with confidence. You don't have to beg. You don't have to be meek, because the universe knows that you are a god or a goddess. And you say, I declare that I will be a millionaire. I will use my talents and my gifts and what I am good at, and I will serve humanity. And watch, and keep thinking that. Keep telling yourself. Do the mirror work. Stand in the mirror every day. Look yourself dead in the eye and say, I am special. I have talents the world needs, and the universe will reward me. Do that every day for at least 3 months. They say 21 days, and yeah, I'm no doctor or psychiatrist or anything like that. I am studying for certifications, but I can attest that repetition is important. And yes, if they say do it for 21 days, if you feel like that's enough, do it. I personally plan to use guided meditation and affirmations for the rest of my life, at least here on earth. I'm an eternal being, as we all are. So you have to do what works for you. But I don't believe in just stop at 30 days or something, because you're always growing. You're always going to need this information. You're going to always want to be better than what you are, no matter how great you are. So you want to program yourself with messages that'll get you there. So I plan to do this for the rest of my life. You can work it for as long as you need to, but as long as you work it. Okay, you have to use repetition. You have to repeat things to yourself. You have to use guided meditation to implant things in your subconscious. So it's not hard for you. It's much harder for you if you got to keep consciously making yourself do something. But if you've already trained your brain to be somewhere, it's going to go there, okay? So without digressing too much, environmental manifestations, our surroundings, are your physical surroundings a reflection of you, your thoughts, your feelings, and everything else. If you want them to be different, think different thoughts. And never ever be afraid of where you are. Because where you are is not where you are going to end up. It's just where you are right now. Okay? Please don't do that. Don't say, oh, I can't pay my bills. I'll never be able to go to school. Just pray on it. Just set the intention you will go to school. Or whatever it is you want to do. Lose weight. Set that intention. When you set the intention, the universe immediately goes to work for you. Believe that. Know it. Now, if you think that your wishes are not coming to pass, it's only because you lost faith in them. It's nothing more than that. We are our biggest enemies. Don't lose faith in your own intention, and you'll always make it. Even if you don't physically see the results, just consciously remind yourself. It's a process. It's something you have to do moment by moment. But I promise you, if you stick in there and remind yourself not to give up, it's so rewarding. You will see the growth. The signs of the things that you ask for come to pass. Okay, so you will get a new environment as long as you believe it to be so. Let's move on, because these 5 that I have here, they all correlate with each other. The next one, number 42, is growth. You see how they correlate? The law of growth. There is no growth without discontent. Your higher self knows what's best, and that is your continued growth. So see, without discontented feelings and discontented situations, we bring about the feeling, you can't grow. You can't build an arm muscle if you don't use a heavy weight. If it's not hard, then how are you overcoming anything? Right? The growth is in overcoming something you don't like. And learning yourself also. Okay, the unexamined life is a life not worth living, someone once said. In my next video, I'm going to go get that. Or if you know who said that, comment down below. Send me an email. Who said that? The unexamined life is not a life worth living. Okay, if you can tell me who said that, I'd appreciate it. I'll give you a shout out in the next video. I'd love to. I like the interaction, okay? Because that's what we are here to do. I say this is our channel. Welcome to our channel. When I address you all, I'm talking about me and you, because I'm not talking to a camera. I'm talking to people, okay? And we the people make this channel, all right? So, let's move on to number 40. Okay, we just talked about the law of growth. Without discontent, you can't grow. You can't learn yourself. You can't ask yourself them questions. Why did I do this? Why do I believe this? Who am I? Who do I want to be? You ask yourself these questions as you go through this journey, and you experience things you don't like. And then you figure out, well, what can I do so I don't have to experience this anymore? All right. So, moving on, number 40, the law of restriction. Law of restriction says man cannot create anything higher than his own level of understanding, okay? So, that's why education is so important. It is, okay? The system that we've been brought up in wants us to believe we need education to get jobs and all that, and we do for the infrastructure, but for your own personal edification and spiritual growth, you need education so that you can think beyond what you know. You can't create things if you don't know they exist or even think that it's possible, okay? You have to know that there are possibilities beyond what your mind can conceive. All right. Sometimes that's hard to do, because if your mind can't conceive it, then how can you think of it? But again, effort. Take the effort to go beyond that. Say, you know what? I can't think of no extra. I know it's infinite possibilities. I can't come up with them, but I know that they're there. You can start with that. Just say, I realize that there are possibilities that I've never considered, and I'm open to them all that are healthy for me. Tell the universe that you want possibilities that serve you, any and all that you have not considered, okay? Watch videos, read books, open your mind to new knowledge, new feelings, gather it all, okay? Because without that extra growth and knowledge and awareness of things beyond what you're aware of presently, you can't manifest anything farther than what you really believe is true. Even if you say consciously, well, there are infinite possibilities to this universe, But on a subconscious level, if you don't really believe that, you won't manifest further than that, okay? That's important to know. And in the next video, we'll talk about that a little more, all right? I just wanted to express to you guys that there are universal laws, things that you really can follow, okay? Let's see, what else? Number 41 is the law of self-worth, which says you can only attract what you feel you are worthy of. The better you like yourself, the more you will attract, okay? Self-esteem is key, you know, because, you know the saying, you lay down with dogs, you wake up with fleas. But if you love yourself, why would you lay down with a dog? Okay, I take that back. There's a lot of dog lovers out there. I love dogs too, but you get what I'm saying. Don't put yourself in a dirty place if you're not dirty. Don't do something that don't resonate with you. Know who you are and love who you are. Embrace your flaws, or what you consider to be flaws. Embrace the things you're great at, your gifts. Express who you are and make it in a healthy fashion for yourself and for others. Well, if you do it for yourself, it'll be healthy for others automatically, okay? As long as you got a healthy state of mind. I've just got to say that, you know, if you got good intentions and you want to contribute to the world and you want to improve your life and you're not trying to hurt nobody, things will work out better. You tune into who you are and love who you are. No matter what, forgive yourself for past transgressions. Don't hold on to grudges. Just love. And you will manifest more. Okay? I think that's it, y'all. I done went through them all. Self-worth, environmental manifestation, growth, self-destruction, and restriction. So, to sum everything up, love yourself, you'll manifest more. Learn as much as you can. Your creativity will expand. Don't be restricted by just, thoughts and ideas that don't serve you. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm too old for this. I'm too poor for this. Don't do that. Don't do that. And also, the law of, let's see, not restriction. We talked about that. What was it? It have to be this one. No, I guess it is restriction. A man cannot create anything higher than his own level of understanding. Right. That's why you need to learn things, okay? One more thing I want to add to that, too, before I go, is, as far as restriction goes, it's kind of off the subject, but not really, and that is, the universe will convince you and react to you and respond to you in ways that it knows you get. So if you're a Christian and you follow Jesus, it might give you signs from Jesus. The universe might give you angels if that's what you follow. If all you know about is light, it'll show you light. If you believe in Allah, it will show you in your prayers to Allah. The point is, the universe communicates with you in ways that it knows you get. If you stay on your phone all day, it's going to send you numbers, numerology. You'll get triple, double numbers. You might, every time you look at the clock, it might be something double. If it's 6 o'clock and you just happen to look at your phone, it's 6:11. And then an hour later, you look at your phone, it's 7:11. An hour later, you look at your phone, it's 8:22. That's not a coincidence. The point is, guys, you will get contacted if you reach out, but you cannot call stuff a coincidence. If something seemed like a coincidence, even a little bit, it's not. Take that out your mind. That's another limited belief. There's no such thing as a coincidence. If I listen, guys, if you watch my channel and you listen to me and you take my tips and my advice, if I can't give you guys any more better advice to follow, is to remember that there's no such thing as a coincidence, okay? If you want to call it a coincidence, I'm letting you know right now, it's not. You're awakened. Before you became awakened, you had experienced coincidences, but you took it as such because you weren't fully awakened to who you are yet. You didn't even know that you were supposed to get in tune with yourself. But now that you're aware of it, just know that what you feel compelled to call a coincidence is not. It's your message. So take heed to it and figure out what it means. Alright? That's it. That's all I got. I guess you say, A.Maze, that's almost 20 minutes of it. That's all? Yes. I'll be back tomorrow with some more. And until then, bye for now.